Alright, so this is a video I was putting off. Didn't want to do it. I like to go. I like going to sleep on time, not looking behind me every 10 seconds. But it seems like I'm gonna have to go to sleep with my lights on tonight. I'm reacting to the 10 most haunted places in the world as of 7 years ago. I really hope that none of these have gotten even more haunted since this video. So let's get to it. Watching some Watch Mojo.
These are the places.
Off the bat, speaking of The Shining, I actually was in a play for my school that did The Shining. I was in a theater class, Theater 3. Some of y'all might not know, but I'm a thespian. You could probably tell by how I act. And I'm a really good actor, of course. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Probably not, though.
Places where the stuff of our nightmares comes to life. Allegedly.
He says everybody next door is dead.
Oh.
Mojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most haunted places in the world.
If you search through these catacombs, you could find the gate to hell.
For this list, we've based our choices on a mix of legends, stories, and rumors that surround how supposedly haunted a place may be.
Let's hear it.
Something bad here.
Number 10, the Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado, USA.
Here's Johnny.
The place that inspired...
Okay, I know I said I was in the play for The Shining, but I've never actually watched the whole movie straight through. I already know that Red Room stuff because we had to memorize certain clips of the movie for the class for Theater 3. But other than that, I just have not seen this movie. I heard it was goated, though.
Horror writer Stephen King to write The Shining? Yeah, that's definitely on the list. King stayed in room 217 of the Stanley Hotel and reportedly heard ghost children playing in the hallway.
Oh my god. Listen, I don't know who decided to make children so scary, but they did a great job at it, and I hate them completely, bro. Like, why does a little innocent girl have to become scary? But at the same time, no cap, if I open my door right now and there's a little girl, she's getting trucked. No questions asked. I'm not gonna ask, who are you? Where you come from? I'm literally gonna kick her down my stairs and then go in my room and lock it and probably cry myself to sleep.
The ballroom is where the real action is, however, with accounts of kitchen staff thinking a party was going on in the room, but ultimately finding it unoccupied upon entering.
Good evening, Mr. Torrance. Good evening.
Guests have also reported hearing the ballroom's piano, despite no one playing it.
Mm.
In the show, ghost hunters found reasonable explanations for certain sounds. But they could
That would've got me.
occurrences in the ballroom.
Holy sh! There's something under here. Yeah.
Number 9, Edinburgh Castle, Edinburgh, Scotland.
Dominating the skyline atop a tower of black volcanic rock, Edinburgh Castle stands, an overwhelming reminder of Scotland's rich and ancient history.
Medieval
Interesting.
castles in Europe are always a popular tourist attraction, thanks to their long and interesting history. Edinburgh Castle, however, is one of the most haunted spots in Scotland, reportedly, of course. Visitors have claimed to have seen this.
No cap. If I was a ghost, I'd love to be haunting a castle. I mean, I'd be all nice and friendly, like, would you like some more tea? And just make some tea and bring it to someone. I mean, they look cool as fuck, and I'd just be continuing my job, honestly.
The spirits of colonial prisoners from the American Revolutionary War and French prisoners from the 7 Years' War. The most famous spirit, though, is the ghost of a piper who was sent to explore the underground tunnels and never returned. Legend says the faint sound of music can be heard from within the castle.
See, he's just doing his job.
Number 8, the Catacombs of Paris.
Ooh.
Paris, France.
It's an enormous maze. We think there are as many as 7 levels to it, spreading under the entire city.
If you want to find a ghost, looking in the place where Parisians placed the bones of their dead for decades would be a great place to start. The Catacombs of Paris hold the remains of nearly 6 million people, and so the site is essentially a mass grave.
You can't see the bottom. I don't even know how deep this is.
If that's not creepy enough, the ossuaries are a small part of Paris's vast network of underground tunnels and caverns. In 1871, French revolutionaries massacred a group of monarchists in one of the underground chambers. With that much death and that much history, how can it not be haunted?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It looks like the killing fields.
Considering that's where people go when they die.
7, the RMS Queen Mary,
A ghost ship?
USA.
Said to still be home to many disturbed and restless souls.
The RMS Queen Mary, once a prominent ocean liner in the North Atlantic Ocean, has been the subject of haunting rumors ever since it was permanently docked in California. The
Oh,
most
yeah, just
haunted
leave it.
area of the ship is the engine room, where a 17-year-old sailor died trying to escape a fire. Cabin B340 is also said to be haunted.
Oh my
this
god.
time by the spirit of a murder victim, while the ghost of a young girl allegedly haunts the pool area after a drowning.
Oh
I
no.
think here now, as if she was standing here, she would just be dripping of water.
Number 6, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary.
See, this makes
San
sense.
Francisco Bay, California, US.
You know, all my old Call of Duty fans, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, we know all about Alcatraz. We've been all in that hoe. I don't even have to go there. I already know there's hella zombies there.
Long before Alcatraz was a fort or a prison, local Native Americans called it Evil Island, and many who did time
Oh,
in
yeah.
Iraq agreed.
Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary has been cited as one of the most haunted places in the United States. There are numerous reports of ghostly encounters in the utility corridor, where 3 inmates were killed in a failed escape attempt.
What you'll see is a formation in the middle of the stairway, a gaseous formation, and also a shadow that is cast on the bottom of the photograph.
Cell 14D is another supposedly haunted area of the prison, due to a legend that says an inmate once spent a night calling out that he was being murdered by a creature with glowing eyes. Lo and behold, he was found throttled to death the next day. Al Capone's ghost.
See, stuff like this is what gets me. When it's literally... So I'm a scary movie connoisseur, right? I love watching scary movies. Not alone. Not alone. If you watch scary movies by yourself, you're literally a psychopath. And stop it. Get some help. But I love scary movies, but as soon as it says based on a true story, I'm out of there. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Also allegedly haunts the prison, so enter at your own risk.
You'll escape quite a few prisons. That's why Alcatraz was built. Keep all the rotten eggs in one basket.
Number 5, Borley Rectory, Essex, England.
See shadows, see a woman dressed in white, and
See, I like these because they're far enough from the U.S. I don't have to worry about that. And let me be honest. If one of these says Tennessee, I'm probably gonna move to like Michigan. Honestly.
I feel she was around us during the course of the night when we've been filming.
The village of Borley is not the sort of place you would associate with ghosts, but it is home to the infamous Borley Rectory, considered to be the most haunted house in all of England.
The famous story at Chillingham is that every brick of the castle is haunted.
Once the site of an ancient monastery, legend has it that a monk and a nun were killed in the area after their affair was discovered. The nun allegedly haunts the grounds of the rectory, while multiple tenants have
We've all seen that movie.
activity, like the ringing of bells, the breaking of windows, and the appearance of writing on the walls.
I mean, there's the Stories of the Screams every September, but no one really knows.
Number 4, Myrtle's Plantation, St. Francisville, Louisiana, USA.
I have been tugged on before, always in the same place, and from having children and grandchildren, it's that tight pull. You could even feel the little fingers. And I've experienced that.
They didn't have to put the music.
Myrtle's Plantation is rumored to be located on an ancient Indian burial ground and is said to be home to 12
great.
ghosts, including Chloe, a former slave. Legend has it that Chloe was caught spying on her owner, had her ear cut off, and hid it with a turban. She tried to get revenge by poisoning a birthday cake, but the plan backfired when only the owner's wife and children ate the cake, and all died. Chloe was hanged and thrown into the Mississippi River, and her spirit
The Mississippi River! Oh my gosh.
As far as people seeing Chloe, she can show up at any time. It's not like I want to see a certain person. She's just there. And she's very often seen on the front of the house.
Number 3, Waverly Hills Sanatorium,
Thank God we're almost
Louisville,
done.
Kentucky, USA.
Is there a child up here with me?
I'm just gonna click random stuff and something I'm sure is gonna come in because that's what I love about this kid.
One of the most
Well,
haunted hospitals
well,
in America,
you asked,
the Waverly
and
Hills
he answered.
Sanatorium was built to
Can't be
prevent
mad at that.
an outbreak of tuberculosis in Jefferson County in the early 1900s. Urban legend claims that over 60,000 people died at the sanatorium, many of whom were sent to the death tunnel, a chute used to lower the dead bodies in a secretive manner to prevent patients from seeing how many people were being killed by the disease.
Damn.
Room 502 is also rumored to be haunted by a nurse who committed suicide with a light bulb wire.
I opened my
What?
eyes. Right there, there was an old
dead. Her eyes were like sunken in, no teeth.
Number 2, Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA.
This is a 12-acre prison with nearly 1,000 cells in it. And it was open for 142 consecutive years. So
Wait, but to go back, she killed herself with a light bulb wire? I mean, that's a really, really creative way to go out. I mean, who would just look at that and be like, yeah, this is the way I want to die? Well, I mean, who knows, man? Well, then again, she probably saw a lot of crazy stuff, seeing that, like, all those people died from tuberculosis back in the day, so she probably couldn't be right in the mind after seeing all that stuff, to be fair.
there were literally generations of people who were housed in these cell blocks.
Eastern State Penitentiary was home to some of the harshest punishments in the United States, including the water bath, the mad chair, and the iron gag.
The water
The first
bath?
prison to use solitary confinement, many Eastern State Penitentiary prisoners went insane because of its extreme conditions and isolation. Numerous people have reported hearing cackling from cell block 12, while mysterious, ghostly faces are said to appear in cell block 4. Even Al Capone was allegedly haunted by the ghost of James Clark, one of the men he had murdered during his incarceration there.
As you should.
Number 1, the Tower of London, London, England.
The guards who patrol the tower at night claim to have heard agonizing screams echoing through the doors of the White Tower.
The place where multiple executions, murders, and tortures have taken place over the last 1,000 years. If there is a place
Sound
haunted in
effects
the
aren't
world,
necessary.
this surely is it. Our top pick is allegedly home to hundreds of ghosts, including Lady Jane Grey, Henry VI, Sir Walter Raleigh, and Thomas Becket. However, perhaps the most famous resident is the spirit of Anne Boleyn. Her ghost has been seen on many occasions,
There she got a
usually at
bat.
Tower Chapel Royal or on Tower Green, and she is often carrying her head in her arms. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite haunted place?
What do you mean? So, I know it just said, like, what's your favorite scary place to go to, but who in their right mind would do that? Absolutely not. It could not be me, first off, because I'm scared of anything that's to do with hauntings. I don't go to graveyards. Okay, I used to go to abandoned buildings back in the day because it was really fun. Crazy story, actually. So there's this one time I went to an abandoned building with a bunch of my friends, and I had this friend named Kelsey, right? So Kelsey was on the 3rd floor, going up to the 3rd floor. I was on the 2nd floor. And I was just joking, messing around with stuff I shouldn't be messing around with. And I said, if there's a ghost in here, let me know. Oh my God, why'd I say that? Oh, hell no. Why'd I say that shit? But, anyways, she fell through the staircase, like, as soon as I said that. And she said that she heard me say it too. And that sounded pretty creepy, if you ask me. And a coincidence? I think not. But that's been top 10 most haunted places in the world 7 years ago. We'll see if we can get an updated list, but it's been your boy Blackie Chin, and I'm out.